Hello everyone, thank you for listening my speed presentation. You can see on slide, the title of the assignment report is about healthy lifestyle, and the topic I choose for make a speed presentation is running. So let me introduce a little bit myself. Currently, I am learning in the IT, and the school I'm learning is a Utrecht University. And of course, I am the first and I'm in the second year. And the course code you can see on the slide. The name of the course name is about English for oral communication, and the literature name teaching me is a Trần Mai Thi Ngạn. So my name is Ngô Quốc Ân, and the ID and class you can see on the slide. Oh, especially is about the software support me in Bandicam and PowerPoint. So move on to the next slide. So in here you can see the outline of the assignment, which mean which mean this slide will talk about exactly I will express for you in this assignment report. So the first one is the introduction, the second is the body, and body include of the definition of learning, reason, benefits, prepare self for learning, method and tips. And of course, the last thing is the conclusion. So in here you can see introduction. So nowadays with the technology development 4.0, you can see the people have demand extremely many about they want to decrease the weight and keep the shape, fit their beautiful clothes. This is the essential demand nowadays for everyone. And the topic may and the topic I talk is about running because if you want to exercise, it's no need for you to go to the gym to get the best result. All thing you need is about the knowledge about the sport you want to try and interesting in. So move on to the next slide. I will talk deeply about the running. So let me introduce about the definition of the running. Basically, running is a sport very useful in the reality. It can decrease the stress and increase your memory. Or running is just a sport that are very essential for everyone. It's not meant for the professional athlete. It's meant all of us, such as age, region, and the people who are interested and eager for decrease the weight and have the beautiful body. So you can see here, I will talk to you about the reason why we need to running. So the first thing is the time. The time is here is mean you can see in the reality people who are working or studying in the long time without exercise, and they eat many fast food, or you can say the junk food. So because they don't have time, they don't have time to eat their main meal. So they usually come and choose the fast foods and the junk food instead of essential for the body is the main meal in every day. And the thing is junk food in the wrong stable time and without exercise. This is a bad habit because like you know junk food have many calories, and you can compare junk food with the people eating diet meal or vegetarians with the people are junk food. The BMI, I mean the body mass index, they are lower than the people eat junk food, and that's why this it will lead you in the many disease. For example, is about the obesity. It's a common disease for the people who eat the junk food. So move on to the next slide. You can see here I will talk about the benefit about running. So breathing. When you're running, it's training you to training the breathing, and your heart beating will have a stronger and make your body or your whole mindset. It may make you feel refreshed and comfortable. So next is the memorize. Memory, because when you're working in a long time with many deadline or the workflow, you will maybe miss something, or you can remember clearly. So running when will make you comfortable and comfortable it make you refresh your mind, your brain, to make sure you always remember all the things you do in your whole day working. So next is about running can reduce your stressful and memorize is relevant about is relevant each other, because when you're working in a long time without take a break, you maybe miss remember something and you have a lot of stress. So the stress can reduce when you participate in something sport, specifically it's a running. And also when you take a sport running, you can sleep more. You have to good sleep, because when your first time you go in the running, you may be very tired and exhausted. But after that, you have to the quality of the sleep. Maybe you sleep without a nightmare, something like that. And what kind of thing you need to repair stuff for running? The first thing is a bottle water. Bottle water is the essential for every sport, because you can see on a sports show the athlete they always bring a little bit water to make their throat refresh in the whole body activities. The next thing is about the shoes. You need to choose the shoe have a texture and structure meant for specific sport. For example, you cannot take the shoes in your gym and use into the running, because the shoe in the gym have a design for the steady standing in the surface. Instead of the shoes in the running, it's designed for the best comfortable for foot. The foot and your running. Then the last thing about repair stuff is the health sleep. A good quality of sleep will make you good effectively about the running, because you cannot sleep maybe for 3 or for 2 hours and force your body running in the half an hour or maybe the 1 hours. You need to sleep enough for about the time 7 or 8. It's a good time for you repair all thing about the mindset, about the strength, and your body will be happy when you have take enough the sleep. So the next is the method and tips. So it's the last thing of the running you need. First thing, if you are the newbie or you are the first time to go in the running, you need to take the knowledge about the warm up your body, because warm up body is the essentially and extremely important for every kind of sport, especially about the running, because warm up can make your body get used to get used to with the surface you're running. And for the first step, You need to run slowly for your foot. Your foot gets used to the surface, the road, uh, the rough road. The rough surface, and that's why you need to warm up and slowly. And of course, you need to set your goals. How many kilometers or how many meters you need to complete. And of course, you don't need to set your goals overhand. You can take it because it makes the hardly thing you achieve hardly in the future. So next is the techniques of the breathing. Technique of breathing is easily for running. For example, you can take the deep breathing, and after that you slowly exhaling your breath. You keeping this and remain this in is the common method that you can use in the running, and also is the good habit when you're running in long time if you want to duration or not during the exercise. And the last thing, it is about the posture. Posture important though of the two lists above because the posture will decide how many kilometers or how many meter you can run, and also it's very essential for running. For example, the posture I mentioned to include your body, your head, your breath. So the first is about the body. Uh, from your body, you need to keep your body front of the the front of the road for about 75 degrees. It is the ideal posture for your body can running, and also your and also when you approach the surface, you need to approach half half a foot because because this is the parts of the body not relevant about above in the whole structure in your body. And one thing you need to remember that you cannot approach your surface with the the heel, because the heel relevant about the vertical columns, and in the long time it make you injury because when you're running in the long time, your heel will active your vertical columns, and it make it make you a little bit different in the running and easily to make your injury in the long day you running. So the last thing is about collusion. For this assignment, I'm very eager and interesting about speed presentation. And thank you for everyone to watching and listening my speed presentation. Again, thank you again for everyone. This is a sport. I choose the running. So I'm not sure in the future people are have demand about the running, but I hope you can choose the running and use this sport for support in your life, and it makes your it make your you it make you have the beautiful shape and can decrease the rate weight you want to achieve for fit a beautiful dress, something like that. Thank you for listening me.